Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. Today is July 27th, and it's currently technically earlier than I normally record, and that's just because of being tired. Let's go over the upcoming event coming at 3. No, it usually comes... No, yeah, it doesn't come at reset, it usually comes at 3. Wings of Iron Hazy Tales story event, or if you want to go by it simply as the Steampunk event. Steampunk event is going to give us a new SSR stamina card in Biwa High Heed. But before we go over Biwa, let's talk about specifically the missions. So for this, for dailies, it's the same as always. You need to win at least a race, participate in team trials once, log in, and that's it. You're basically done there. When it comes to the careers, though, there's no set in stone career you are going to be forced to be doing. And I'm pretty sure that you could just do whichever one you truly want to do. It could be Grand Concert, it can be Unity Cup, hell, if you're a masochist, you could be doing Track Blazer for all I care, or you could do the URA finals. But I guess technically, if you want to think about it this way, Track Blazer does make it very quick to finish some of these missions, because you need to win at least over 60 races during careers, cumulative, 40 G1s. When it comes to total fans gained, I'm pretty sure it's 2 million. I don't think they changed it. No, yeah, it's still 2 million fans. When it comes to how many team trials you need to participate in, the max is 40 for all the missions. And then the cumulative score, I think, is 3 million. Yep, it's 3 million. And then here are the specific races you need to be at least participating in. We have the Skutsuki Show, the Tokyo Yoshun, the Kika Show, the Japan Cup, the Hopeful Stakes, the Osaka High, and the Tenno Spring. And getting at least third or better will complete these missions. When it comes to point rewards, you're going to be earning about the same rewards that you usually do, with alarm clocks, friend points, support points, the gold, training books, what else? TP restores, parfaits, carrot juice, carrots, summon tickets, and gold limit break shards. When you get the also you get at least one copy of Biwa High Heed guaranteed here, so be sure to go grind up to at least 400,000 points so you can get that Biwa, because it's a very nice card. I'll be going over it shortly. Oh yeah, let's talk about the rainbow shards. Okay, the first one will be at 600,000 for the first limit break shard. There's at least 3, I'm pretty sure. Where's the first one? Did I skip over it and I was just being silly? I was. The first one was at 300,000. The second one is going to be at 600,000. And the final one you'll get at 920,000 points. Which is pretty near the end, so you might as well go for basically everything here. Which it's pretty good. It's a lot of support points, the gold, and 500 carats. So it's always advised that you at least try for this. Now let's go over the support card, shall we? With Biwa High Heed Stamina. Biwa High Heed Stamina. At max limit break, here is what you'll be offering to the table. Her unique effect is gain training effectiveness 10 when bond gauge is at least 80, with a friendship bonus of 20, hint level 3, hint frequency of 50, specialty priority of 50, initial stamina of 20, initial friendship gauge of 20, race bonus of 5, fan bonus of 10, skill point bonus of 1, and stamina bonus of 2. Her support hints are Outer Post Proficiency, Hanshin Racecourse, Wet Conditions, Cloudy Days, Pace Chaser Savvy, Stamina to Spare, Passing Pro, All Set, Pace Chaser Straightaways, Tail Held High, Head On, and a stat gain of 6 stamina and 2 guts. When it comes to events, you'll get from skills you can get from events, you'll have Prepared to Pass, VIP Pass, and Inside Scoop. Here is how those chain events will unfold. On the first node, you get a mood up and 10 skill points. On the second node, you'll have a choice between 20 stamina or a Prepared to Pass hint +1 and 10 skill points. And finally, the third and final node, you'll get 10 stamina, a VIP Pass hint +1. From the random events, you can have a choice between 15 power and 10 speed and 15 skill points, or the losing 10 energy for the inside scoop hint +1, or you can get 10 energy back and 10 stamina. That's Biwa High Heed. How do I feel about Biwa High Heed? Well, this is pretty fantastic for those people who do not have a good max limit broken stamina card, you know, like the usuals, the super creeks. For sure, if you don't have that one maxed out, this will do you just as great. Even though you're going to be missing out on swinging Maestro, there's still another ways to get more stamina with Rice Shower Power if you have that one, or if you want to borrow one. Even though that I feel like technically you still want to borrow Super Creek, there is more important matters at hand, in that Grand Concert usually requires you to run 2 specific support cards most of the time, with Agnes Tachyon and Light Hello. And if you're lacking in the one, you would most likely want to save that support card slot for that. Yeah, but BY he definitely picks up for the missing stamina cards if it's not too great. VIP Pass is really good for those Umas that really pass during long to get some stamina back. The skill point bonus and stamina bonus you get from training together with this card is wonderful, on top of some extra training effectiveness and a decent enough specialty priority off to boot, if you want more reasons for that. Okay, before we get into our new playable characters, let's talk about the event point bonuses very quick. For the 2 new ones, they will start at 30%, maxing out at 35% at 5-star if you just decide to go that route. When it comes to the already existing 3 stars, like Narita Taishin, Biwa High Heed, Christmas, and Normal, and Tokai Teiyo, Normal, and Anime Collab, they will start out at 10%, maxing out at 16% at 5-star. The one, I would say, free-to-play pick for this is Winning Ticket. At 1 star, Winning Ticket gives you 4%, maxing out at 16%, like the others at 5-star. When it comes to support cards, for the 2 new SSR support cards, they start at a 30% event point bonus, maxing out at 45 if you decide to go that route, for 45%. When it comes to the unfeatured versions of the cards and Umas that are part of this event, for SSRs, they usually start out at 10%, maxing out at 25%. One thing to note here is that technically, since Tokai Teiyo is part of Heirs of the Throne, it is also counted towards this, just like how Winning Ticket being a part of Team Sirius also counts for that bonus as well. When it comes to Biwa, our support free-to-play, at Limit Break 0, she'll be 20%, maxing out at 35% once you fully finish her. When it comes to the SRs, they start at 7% at Limit Break 0, maxing out at 18% for Limit Break 4. And finally, the Rs start out at 3% Limit Break 0 and 12% Limit Break 4. That is all for the support event point bonus for the characters and the support cards. Let's get into our first new Umamusume in Narita Taishin, Steampunk. She has an aptitude towards turf with a stat bonus of 8% in stamina and guts, with 14% being in wit. The distances she runs is long and medium with a D in mile and an F in sprint. Her strategy is end closer with a B in late, F in pace. Her epitaph is comeback champion. Win the Skutsuki show as a end closer, overtaking at least 4 people at the last straight. Win the Tenno Show Spring as an end closer, and reach more than 1,200 or more guts for the comeback champion epitaph. Her unique skill is Hephaestus. Aim higher, increasing velocity from mid-pact upon approaching the final straight late race. Her innate skills are Nibbled Navigator, Breaking Out, Take the Chance. Now on to Awakening skills. At level 2 you'll get End Closer Savvy, at level 3 you'll get Breaking Ahead, at level 4 you'll get End Closer Straightaways, and at level 5 you'll get From the Brink. Her evolved skills, she has at least 2. One for each gold skill you can get from awakening her. Breaking Ahead can evolve by meeting the conditions of get at least 2 skills for end aptitude and get at least 3 speed type skills. Breaking Ahead turns into I'll Show You for end closers, increase velocity and navigation for a medium duration when positioned around the very back mid race. And finally, From the Brink, when it meets the conditions of get at least 2 medium aptitude skills and 2 acceleration type skills, turns into Bolt from the Brink. Increase acceleration for a medium duration when positioned mid-pack or further back in the early part of late race. From events, you'll be able to get Standing By, Long Corners, Pressure, Medium Corners, Eager, Early Start. Her objectives is, after the junior make debut, you'll enter the Hopeful Stakes, and after the Hopeful Stakes, you'll enter the Skutsuki Show. After the Skutsuki Show, you can only guess it, yep, you're entering the Tokyo Yushun and ending it off at the Kika Show. So that the first senior class race you'll be entering is the Nikkei Show. After the Nikkei Show, you'll enter the Tenno Show Spring into the Tenno Show Autumn, ending everything off at the Arima Kinen. Well, she has 2 secret events. The first secret event for Narita Taishin is met when you win the... well, this is going to be a lot. Okay. So they are numbered from how many of these races you win. These are the races: the Asahi Purity Stakes, the Skutsuki Show, the Tokyo Yushun, the Kika Show, the Japan Cup during the Classic Year alongside the Arima Kinen during the Classic Year, the Tenno Show Spring, the Takarazuka Kinen, and Tenno Show Autumn during the Senior Year, along with the Arima Kinen during the Senior Year. If you win 0 to 3, you'll get 10 power. If you win 4 to 6, you'll get 20 power. And if you win 7 or more, you'll get 20 power, 15 skill points, and an early start hint plus 2. The final secret event, my bad, is after winning the Nikkei Show. If your practice 4 will be healed, you'll get 4 mood, 20 stats, 20 to all stats, 70 skill points, and a practice perfect status. If it was not healed, you get 4 mood, 15 to all stats, 70 skill points, and then it will heal practice 4. If that makes any sense. So remember, I'm pretty sure she gets practice poor during... I think it is during a specific event. I'm trying to remember which one. Yeah, there we go. I think it's called Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, and if you heal it, you get 10 speed. just called Whoops. I don't know why they called it Whoops, but it's called Whoops. Okay, anyway, how do I feel about Narita Taishin? Well, Narita Taishin seems pretty decent overall. As an end closer, I would say that maybe... Hephaestus is nice, but I still think if you're looking for Narita Taishin... I mean, Sleeping Lion is a very good skill for it being just innate gold skill for stamina on an end closer. But Breaking Ahead and From the Brink definitely patch up some of these to make her more aggressive in nature, I would suppose. You just need to remember to give her some of that stamina when you can. And that's pretty much it, because when it comes to end closers, sometimes they just blow up and they simply lose, or they simply blow up and they win. Let's go on to our next Umamusume, shall we? With Winning Ticket Steampunk. Winning Ticket has a stat bonus in Speed, Guts, and Power. 8% in Speed and Guts with 14% in Power. The aptitude she runs is Turf with a distance of medium. Her distance is well ran is medium with a B in long, F in mile. Her strategy is late, a surger with a B in pace. Her epitaph is Herald of a New Age. You need to win the Yoi Show as most popular. The Skutsuki Show, The Skutsuki Show is the most popular. The Tokyo Yushun is the most popular. The Kikyo Show is the most popular. And finally win the Arima Kinen in the classic year and earn about 240,000 fans to get this epitaph. And that's how you get Herald Age. Her unique skill is Ticket to Your Dreams. Moderately increase velocity steadily when in mid-pack or further back on the final straight in the last spurt. Infect increases when activating a skill up to 3 times. Her innate skill is Downhill Speedster, 1,500,000 cc's, and all I've got. When it comes to awakening skills, at level 2 you get Position Pilfer. At level 3 you'll get 15 million cc's. At level 4 you'll get Full Throttle. And at level 5 you'll get Come What May. Winning Ticket also has 2 evolve skills. First, starting off with 15 million cc. The conditions you need to meet are get at least 4 skills for late aptitude or 5 speed type skills. It turns into super powered engines for late surgers, increase velocity for a medium duration on a uphill. And finally, Come What May can turn into I Can Fly by meeting the conditions of win any graded medium race 2 times and have at least 800 power. I Can Fly says increase velocity for a medium duration when well positioned on a straight during the last spurt for medium aptitude. From events, you'll be able to get Nimble Navigator, Late Surger corners and straightaways, Position Pilfer, Slick Surge, medium corners, Take the Chance, long straightaways, Passing Pro, and Outer Swell. The objectives you will run is after the Junior Make debut, you'll enter the Hopeful Stakes. After the Hopeful Stakes, you'll enter the Yayoi Show. After the Yayoi Show, you'll enter the Skutsuki Show into Tokyo Yushun and ending off the Kika Show. And then finally, after that, the first senior class race you will enter is the Osaka High. The second to last will be the Takazuka Kinen, ending it off at the Arima Kinen. Winning Ticket has 1 secret event. If you win races where Biwa or Narita Taishin would be, there's going to be a number of times you're going to be racing Biwa and Narita Taishin during Winning Tickets thing. But specifically, if you win 1 to 3, you'll get 10 speed. If you win 4 to 6, you get 10 speed and 10 power. If you win 7 or more, you'll get 15 speed, 15 power, 15 skill points, and the Outer Swell hint +2. That is Winning Ticket. What do I feel about winning ticket? Well, this is great if you love winning ticket. Late surgers are currently in a weird, odd position usually. Usually they get the full brunt of the stick. But I think winning ticket has pretty nice baselines with the, the speed, power, and guts. I feel like those usually complement themselves. It's another thing of remember to balance your stamina when it comes to this kind of stuff. And since there's no real wit helping, remember to also focus a little bit on your wit. And when it comes to 15 million CCs and come what may, these are also nice. I mean, come what may is certainly a skill, but 15 million CC is nice to have. Because I'm pretty sure the only other one that is currently in the game is Tomo Crossed Halloween. And if you don't have that, well, this is your next best get with winning ticket Steampunk. Okay, but that's enough for the trainees. We'll enter the support cards now. Our first SSR support card will be Twin Turbo Guts. At max limit break, here is what Twin Turbo will be offering to the table. Unique effect is gain friendship bonus 3 every time you do a friendship training with this card, up to 5 times for a total of 15. Friendship bonus of 25, hint level 3, hit frequency of 50, specialty priority of 65, a power bonus of 1, initial friendship gauge of 20, a skill point bonus of 1, and a speed bonus of 2. Your support hints are competitive spirit, target on sight, moxie, fast paced, leader's pride, mad dash, early lead, and a stat gain of 1 speed, 1 power, and 6 guts. Okay, from events you'll be able to get playtimes over, giving it 1000% in early lead. On the first node, you have 2 choices. The first choice is a random chance. You can get 15 speed, 15 guts, or you can lose 20 energy, get 10 speed, 10 guts. The playtime's over, hint +1, but the event chain will end right there. If you don't want to risk it all, you can pick the bottom option, which will just give you 10 skill points. But it does not matter, because in the second node, you'll have a chance again of ending the event chain. The random choices are losing 5 energy, gaining 15 speed and 15 guts with 15 skill points, or losing 20 energy, get 10 speed, 10 guts, and giving it 1000 hint +1. Third and final node, you have a random chance between the following outcomes. You lose 20 energy, you'll get 10 speed, 10 guts, and be given it 1000 hint +2. Or you'll lose 5 energy, get 15 speed, 15 guts, and be given it 1000 hint +3. That makes sense? For the random events, you have a choice between 20 speed or losing 10 energy, get 20 power. And the last random event, you'll have a choice between 15 energy back or an early lead hint +1. That is Twin Turbo Guts. Now, how do I feel about this? Well, Twin Turbo has access to some very nice front runner skills here. Leader's Pride, Fast Pace, Early Lead. I am not too well versed on giving it 1000 just yet, which is Mad Dash, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It looks like it pertains to a runaway strategy in some cases, but I suppose I would need to further test it on hands, because we're to the point where I'm talking about the game, and I am now slowly leaning into the darkness known as Umamusume. But for now, I can at least say that she has some decent frontrunner skills to be gained from here. And I suppose if you fail it, well, you get playtimes over. That's pretty nice. All hints count towards something. Okay. Now, I'm not sure when she gets the skill point bonus. I'm guessing it's going to be at 40. Yeah, it's at 40. but realistically, maybe you want to hit for 45 to get a speed bonus, but it's really up to your luck on this banner. Because there's actually another support card that I think is worth talking about with Tokai Teo Wit. Tokai Teo Wit has the following at Black Slim Break. Your unique effect is gain training effectiveness 1% for each 30 combined support bond up to 20% at 600. With a friendship bonus of 30, Wit friendship recovery of 5, hit level 2, hit frequency of 40, initial friendship gauge of 20, a race bonus of 5, fan bonus of 10, specialty priority of 35, speed bonus of 1, and a weight bonus of 2. Support hints are competitive spirit, soft step, corner adept, pace chaser corners, with all my soul, nibble navigator, prudent positioning, go with the flow. Excuse me. I know it's with me tonight. Go with the flow, and a stat gain of 6 wit and 5 skill points. From events, you'll get preferred position, professor of curvature, and pace chaser straightaways. On the first node, you'll get a mood up plus 2, or you'll get 5 power and 10 wit. On the second node, you have a choice. The first choice is a random chance of either 20 skill points in the preferred position hit plus 1, or just 15 skill points. If that doesn't interest you, you can just go for 10 power, 10 wit. Third and final one is a guaranteed Professor of Curvature hint plus 1 with 10 power and 20 wit. The random events for Tokai Teo is a choice between a mood up and 15 skill points or 15 guts. And finally, the last random one is a choice between a mood up and 10 guts or pace chaser straightaways hint plus 1. And that is all for Tokai Teo. So what do I feel about Tokai Teo? What's so interesting about this? Well, it is now our second card in the game, which has access to Professor of Curvature without it taking up one of your speed slots. And I say that due to Kitasen Black is definitely still great and is still very useful during Grand Concert. But if there ever arises a point in time where you can say, I don't have a specific wit card and I would rather get another different type of speed gold skill, you could run Tokai Teo, theoretically. And Tokai Teo does have a total of I think in total, all you're getting from Tokai Teo is pretty good value, with her being able to get the training effectiveness 20% at least from her unique effect, as long as you're doing those combined support bond ups with a decent enough friendship bonus. Specialty priority is definitely on the lower side, but it is not too bad for this current scenario. And plus, you get that speed bonus and wit bonus, which is pretty nice during training as well. So I would say that Tokai Teo, while, hey, it's not the like a must pull that it is definitely a nice tech card for your support builds. Whether you want to invest in it that hard is truly up to you though, because there is plenty of recovering to do after the Light Hello and Agnes Tachyon banners. But that looks like this is all for today's video. It's a pretty long one, but I can basically attribute it to the fact that I am tired and that I needed to get this video done, and I knew it was going to take me this longer duration. But let me know in the comments below if you're going for anything. Of course, you're going to be having some free-to-play summons to be able to be get on the Tokai Teo and Twin Turbo banner, which probably people are not too ecstatic to hear, but that is what's going to happen. It was 60 on the main one, 40 for the Steampunk banners. But I wish you luck for either the trainees you're going after or the support cards you're going to be going after. See you in the next one. Still trying to learn Grand Concert so I can make that video. Goodbye!